Hello guys, we're live here in our YouTube channel mainly because I need to show you, I need to test live the newly updated refurbished Pegaxy game. And as you've known, they did the maintenance 3 hours ago and they just finished 35 minutes ago, and I've done a few play already. But now I'm going to show you again because again there's a lot of few issues that I noticed so far. And first and foremost, the devs didn't explain, didn't release any updates on how to use the system, except, so I'll show you the only announcement that they did, which is a bit hard to understand, is this photo. They just said they've finished the update, the maintenance, and they just said stats matter. Pay close attention to every stat whenever you race. So it's like we need to see it ourselves. It says here it will help you create the best Pega with the new genetic breeding system. So it's like forcing a lot of owners to breed again. That's my impression, and they're just saying stats-based racing is live. So this is all that they've said, and as you can see here, so many people says it's not clear what's new with this, and everyone is asking what's it's all about. So what I did is I did a few wins, but before we proceed, shout out Zorro, shout out Calm Mind. So I'll show you guys how I did so far. I won once. Let's wait for it to go into the lobby first. Number one is it's very slow at the moment. I don't know why. Maybe because so many people are into the game testing. So now it takes time to wait in the lobby. I just noticed that's number one. So please comment if you've already tested this new one, and what can you say? What did you notice? Second thing I noticed is, this on the upper right, I don't know if you can see my mouse. Later, we can see the stats here on the upper right corner of the screen. See, the race has started. Find another match. I find it hard to go into the race course. That's one thing. First thing I noticed. See, it's very hard to find a match. And I hadn't checked yet, but some of the scholars that we have told me that, oh, here it is. You see this on the upper right corner? It's now all less than 9. So I think they corresponds to this value here of your horse. So I think if you have, say, let's say this first one maybe corresponds to this, and then this one corresponds to this. Or maybe I have a feeling they multiply. Let's say they multiply 2 times 3, 0 times 2, 3 times 8, etc. And then maybe whoever has the highest sum will win the race. I have a feeling it's like that. Or whoever is the highest here, say the highest here is 8, and then your stats is 6. So if you multiply that with the highest, 48. So if I'm the highest on this fire, maybe I will win. I think that's my guess. I'm not really sure. Let's read the comments here. Good evening. Shout out Marlene. Calm said the stats on the upper right usually 1 and 2. This one, 1 and 2, or this first 2? According to Calm, he hasn't won yet. Yeah, that's, one thing I'm trying to figure out here is how this on the upper right corner will correspond to your horse stats. So I just have a feeling if you multiply each of this to the individual let's say this one too corresponds to the speed. Maybe the second one is the strength. The third one is the lightning. Fourth one is the wind. Fifth one is the water. And then the last one maybe for fire. So the third problem I notice here is like we cannot see the stats of the horse winning, so we don't really know what's different with the stats, with their stats and my stats, right? So see, for example, this horse that I have, Drastic Win. The stats of Drastic Win is it's good on, let's go back again. See, I have good in lightning and wind. So I think if the third and fourth is high on the stats, maybe I will win. So I still don't know. Let's read the comments. Wala pa ring strategy. Nakikita lang po siguro yung chance mananalo dahil sa stats sa taas. Yes, probably. That's why if you notice on this Twitter, most of the people are asking on that announcement of Pegaxy. They're all asking what's new. It's like, yes, we noticed that there's stats on the upper right. So how will we know that our horse is good or not? So that's one thing. That's why I don't know if you remember, guys, before I had a video, I said my guess is I think if you have high stats of the horse, you have more chances to win. That's why before, when I was new, I tried to select the horse with big stats. I'll show you later T-Bone. I think T-Bone has high stats. That's why I chose it in the past. But let's check T-Bones if he will do well. So what I'm trying to say here is I think if you have a horse with like 3 or more with 8% stats, I think you will do well. I think that's my guess. That's my guess. So if your horse have low stats like 0, 1, 2, 3, I think they will do bad in the race. I think that's what I thought. That's why now the dev team are trying to force people to breed new ones to combine those horse with high stats with horse with low stats so they can produce high stats horse. I think that's my forecast. No one knows. See, did you see what happened? We are waiting for a long time and suddenly it just goes to the track and showing this. So for this case, the first item here is 9 and the second highest is the fourth. So if I multiply 9 times 3, 27, and then 8 times 8, see, I have a chance, high chance, because my wind is very high, 8. So if maybe I multiply 8 times 8, 64, and I multiply 9 times 3, my highest, 27. I don't know. This is a guessing game, guys. Oh, Mark is on in here. He says, bag ata ma'am, di ako nananalo. No, guys, we need to figure out what's going on. And I also agree with these guys here in Twitter that they should make an explanation because it's still guessing game. How will we know, that our horse is bad? They should make a proper documentation on what is this new stats is for. For a Love TV burning horse. You mean they want us to dump the horse? That's I suspect as well. Now let's try, guys. I have here a horse that I bought before, T-Bone. I think I've chosen good stats. When I say good stats, I have... no, it's not. Sorry. No, I think I have... Let me check my other horse. I think they're resting at the moment. See, it's true. See, this is the horse that I want to race, Oro Star, because I have 9%, 8%, 6%, and 5%. I think these are the kind of horse that will do well. But unfortunately, I cannot race yet because they're just being breeded. The second one is, I think, is Meta Yamete. Let me check. See, these are the horse that I think will do well. 5%, 7%, 5%, 8%. That's why initially when I'm buying horse, I want to buy those with good stats. But T-Bone actually is not good. It has low stats. Let me check what else. Joke only. Joke lang daw from Mark. Or baka may tamang computation? Yes, I think so. But again, you know guys, I really think if you have high percentage of stats in your horses, you will do well. So, in saying that, if we go to marketplace, I want to check. Oh, let's say this one is not good because only 2 has high percentage. You should get horse with at least 3. 3 high stats. This one is not bad. See? 5, 5, 7. But you have 1, 0 here. So it's still not good. I think anything with 0 is not good. Let's check. This one should have been nice. 4, 8, and 6. If there's one more with like a 5 or 6. Oh, this is a guessing game, guys. This is a guessing game. All I know is Drastic. Drastic has 2 good stats. 3 good stats. So, it depends on which race will I go through. Because Drastic Winds is good in lightning, water, and fire. See here? Water. I think this corresponds to water. Or maybe this is the water. See? So, the highest stats is this. I think this is fire. Oh, speed and strength must big, ma'am. No, it depends. Because sometimes this is low value. Sometimes this is big value. So, I think this icons here on the upper right has something to do with your stat horse. I think there's a correlation between these two. Let's check the other comments. Dapat nga sinasabi nila from Calm paano makita or ano yung computation or hayaan lang nila tayo na ma-curious. Well, there's already so many comments in Twitter. They all want an explanation to the proper computation. Check record game and check every win, Pega. And the other issue here, guys, is, you know, those first placer, we cannot see their stats, so we don't know why they win. Right? We don't know why they win. Is it because they have high wind or what? Discovering it by ourselves. I just have this bad feeling that they're forcing everyone to breed new horses because most of the horses have low stats, meaning it will always lose. See this one, we don't know why we lose, why this horse won. We can't see the horse, see the stats of this winning horse. See, we don't know the stats of this. Oh well, guys, it's time to reveal the answer to yesterday's question, and this is about the strength, speed, wind, and water stats of the newly bred Pega, and we will pick four full-time Pegaxy scholars. So I'll reveal to you now the stats of the newly baby-born Pega called Charzid. So the speed is 2%, strength is 8%. What else do we want? Wind and water. Wind is 7%, water is 2%. So later on, I will comment here. I will comment per category who will get the full-time Pegaxy scholarship. So make sure to check the reply here, guys. Later, I will reply to whoever got it first. Let's say, for example, Marlene got the first category. Then she will be picked. And then I will pick another one from the wind, from the water, and from the speed. So just check your, make sure to check the comments here, guys, if you want. So yeah, that's it. So hopefully, let's try this Pega because I have 8%. I only have two good stats. So let's try. Charzid. I just have this another bad feeling that they're trying to reduce the amount of minted VIS. That's why they made a lot of Pega not good, which is bad for the owners because how will you recover your investment if your horse was I'm pretty sure there would be a lot of negative comments, guys. So I guess first thing they need to explain first to all the players, to the community, how it's being calculated. Second, I don't think it's fair that they nerf, or although it's their right, maybe I think this is the only way they can think to create more horse and remove old horses and minimize the minting of the VIS. Which is, again, it's not good for most of us, but whether you're a scholar or you're an owner of the horse. But I'll give a benefit of the doubt to the dev team. I will wait until they answer what everyone is wanting to ask here. See, as you can see on the comment section, please explain. See, explain. Everyone is confused. Everyone is confused, wanting explanation. So why can't they just release, the explanation? See, everyone says, where's the update? I didn't see it. When update for market so we can search for certain stats Pegas. What's this? The stats every race become single numbers. That's what I found. Hope they can fix this. Can someone explain to me the update? The stats was already reset and that's it. Need user manual, please. So everyone is asking for an explanation. See this one now. It's now 121 seconds and still not. Let's read some comments. Okay. Click in name Pega when race. Okay. Parang walang bago. And see the stats in the right. Try raise your lowest stats horse ma'am, baka sakaling manalo. I don't. Okay, let's try another one. Wait, let's try this one first because I haven't tried Charzid yet. Because this one has two good stats. But again, it's very hard at the moment because it's very slow. I think the team should really make an explanation what's going on, And this is it's just very hard because they've made an announcement as well before, and they said that some Pegas will be bad, some will be good, but are all bad. Does it mean we will not win a VIS anymore? I guess that's another question that they need to answer. Maybe it's worth, while waiting for this, maybe it's worth answering here as well. Put my own comment, and I'll say what happens to Pega that has bad stats. They will never win this anymore. All right, so I made my own comment because I just want to know what will happen. It's too unfair to just fail to fetch. What does that mean? I think it's very unfair to just remove the earning capacity of the horse in like an instant. And also, how will we improve this horse? I mean, they're bad at the moment, but how will they improve? Although they mentioned that you need to do some genetic breeding, what does that mean? Do you need to breed them with another horse with some specific stats? Alright, let's try this horse. This horse has 2% speed, strength 8, lightning 4, wind 7%, water 2%, fire 4%. So based on the stats on the upper right, I think if you have high stats on the first and the second, which is, second and third, which is the strength and lightning, you will do well. Shout out Annalyn. Shout out Anga DP. Let's try what Anga DP suggested. The winner, she said, click the name when race. This one. Or later after the winning. Oh, this one. You can see the stats. Let's see Kashi. Kashi has 9% on wind. So maybe this is the wind. And, oh, who's the winner now? 7%, nothing special. 6%. What? Let's see the speeds of this horse, why they're winning. Now this becomes the winner. 8%. Back beak. She got 8%. And wind is 8%. Oh, went back here. Speed and strength is high. So the main winner is the speed and wind is high. So I think the speed and wind. So this is speed and wind. Okay. Did you see that, guys? The speed of the winner and the wind stats of the winner corresponds to the two top number on the top right. You can, Anga DP says you can analyze in record game. Where's the record game? Where's the record game? So far, Annalyn said Shadow Moon only won once. I think I only won once. Wait, let's try it again because I noticed back beak. I'll show you what I mean, what happened to that previous game. What happens is, I think whoever got the highest that corresponds, yeah, I'm right. Whoever has the two stats that is corresponding to the 8 and 9 in the racetrack stats will win. Just like that winner of that previous game. Because she got the highest wind and speed, that's why that horse won. Because she got 8% and 8%. Okay, let me do one more to make a conclusion. In Pegaxy Tech. Okay, so it's another, there's another third-party website that analyzes the games. Okay, let's check that in a moment. But so far, I'm concluding some possible combination. The top two numbers on the race stats should correspond to the stats of your horse. In the horses, like the wind and water. I just don't know which icon corresponds to the individual stats of the horse. Let's try one more. Now it's taking some time again. I don't know why. Oh, mainly because a lot of people are testing. That's why. Maybe a lot of people are testing. By the way, guys, the promo on this live is for our next monthly scholar. So just comment below. I will raffle for tomorrow because tomorrow is the last day of our first monthly scholar. So April 1, the new monthly scholar will commence. So just type your name below if you want to join. Just type join or I want to join the raffle. And you'll be part of the monthly scholar raffle that I will do before April 1. So even if you're not on the live at the moment, you can just comment and say, I want to join the monthly scholarship. It takes times again. We need to reload. I think so many people are I think so many people are racing at the moment. That's why it's very slow. Okay, let's see if my forecast or my analysis is right in terms of the winning horses. Oh man, what's going on? See, it's slow at the moment. Whether you're in marketplace or you're in racing. Oh no, what's going on? Oh, don't forget guys, those who wants to join the monthly scholarship, type your name below and we will raffle tomorrow. Or before April 1 because it's the last day of our monthly scholar tomorrow. So even if you're not here on the live, once you've watched this video later, just type your name. You want to join the monthly Pegaxy scholarship. Oh my god, what's happening? See, I think the good stats horses are the ones with 6 or more. If you have a horse with 6 or more, three stats with 6 or more, I think those are the powerful Pegas, I think. So if you have a horse with at least 3 stats with the like 6 and above, or ideally 7 and above, I think you will do well. This one will not do good. That's just my feeling. So lucky for those who will get the formula first. Anga DP, at the moment I'm not sure, but I think my conclusion is whoever got the highest on that racetrack, you know, depending on the because they also vary the stats of the race course. It's not fixed. So even if you have, say, high speed, high strength, if the racetrack wants a high water or wind, you will still not win. So I think you should have different horses. Say you have one horse with a good speed and strength, and maybe you have another horse with a high stats of lightning and wind, and maybe a horse with a good fire and water, and many other combinations. So you should have how many combinations? 12 combinations that has 2 really high stats. When I say high stats, it should be 8 or 9, ideally. I think that's what's happening. But again, I'm not yet 100% sure. I cannot conclude yet because I only noticed one race. Once we get to one more, and if it matches what I observed on that last game that we have, hopefully I can get in. So I can repeat and if my conclusion is correct. Now we're in, so we'll see. We'll see if it matches what I thought. Icon here, for sure this is for the win. And now I don't know the water, if this one or this one. I don't know the lightning as well. Maybe this is the speed. So at this race course, your stats for this icon should be high. I don't know if this is for the fire or lightning. And then the other one is this. I don't know if this is for the speed or strength. I think this is for the speed. So if you have a good stat with speed and fire, I think you will win. So let's check Naipa. See, Naipa has a good fire, but she has a bad speed. Maybe this is for lightning though. I think this is for lightning. How about Joey? So she got high fire as well. Real deal. Small fire. But the speed is... Let's see the main winner later. Fire is 4, 8%, speed and lightning. So far, the winning horse is Luciana Jans. Back to Milford. She got what? 5%. Oh, the winner. This one. Come on. Oh, I didn't see. Oh, guys, it's hard to conclude because we can't see heavy drinker. Or can you see the stats? See, you cannot see the stats anymore. What's in here? Ah, this is very hard. In wind, have 2 parameter, speed and towards east-west. No, we failed to get the stats of heavy drinker, that's why. Wait, let's do more. The problem is the placer keeps changing near the end. From Ali Salehi, finally, which item is important for the race? Ali, no one knows yet, but all I notice is whoever got, say for this racetrack, I think this corresponds to water. So whoever got the highest water, and I think this is for speed, will win. So always check the racetrack stats first before you check the horse stats. So I think whatever is the high number here, say this one is for water. I'm not sure if this is for water or for fire. Let's say this guy, the stats high in fire. This one, the stats is higher in lightning. This one, the stats is high on fire and lightning. We need to wait until the end to see the okay, we have some comments here. They're saying that stadium stats name is labeled from left to right track direction. Ah, okay. Stats name labeled from left to right. Are these values not going to change? The stadium stats change, but obviously the horses will they said they're not changing unless you, okay, the winner has a high stats in lightning and speed. So lightning and speed. Okay. So this is... So I just want to check what Mark is saying here. The stadium stats name label from left to right direction is wind, and then speed, temperature, light, and humidity. Okay. Okay. So what let's try drastic. Let's try T-bone. The problem again is if your horses have low stats, oh my god, what will happen to them? They will not win anymore, like this. Like this one, my horse, what's his name? T-bone. T-bone is used to be good before the update. It has a high win rate. But now, I don't think it can compete. hit because it has low value. Comment here from QKSTRK. The stats are the same as what they were in the regular races. It looks like you can see those stats before the match start. Previously, you only saw the arena stats when you got placed in the race. Wait, let's digest that one. The stats are the same as what they were in the regular races. Maybe you're referring to the horse stats. Yes, the horse stats are the same. It looks like you can see those stats before. No, we cannot see. We only see the stats after we enter the game. Yeah, same like right now. You can only see this. So Mark is saying the label of this is wind. This is the wind. This is the strength and speed. This is the temperature. This is the light. So maybe this is the lightning. This is correct, lightning. And humidity is for water. So this is for water. This is for lightning. This is for humidity, which means fire. And this is the speed. What did he say? Speed. This is the wind direction. So this is the wind. So this is speed and strength. Okay. T-Bone. Hopefully he wins. Let's see why T-Bone wins. The high stats is on the humidity. Is this humidity? So fire. Fire. So if you have a high stats on fire, you could place. Let's have a look. Who is winning at the moment? She got a high stats in wind and speed. Six. Wind, fire. It's still hard, guys, it's still hard, guys, because it's how do you call that? It's very fast. The race is very fast. We cannot make conclusions straight away because again the stats on the racetrack also change. Good evening to 4. QK says, have you had any wins since you started testing? Yes, the very first one, but obviously at the start I don't know which one to look, so I don't really know why I won. That's why I just keep trying and studying the stats of those horses winning. Hopefully we can get a pattern, but I'm pretty sure, guys, the devs will release a let's check. Maybe they already released some did they release already an explanation? Probably not yet. Yeah, they haven't released any explanation yet. Yeah, so let's check again if they've released some explanations. No, they hadn't. No explanations, and everyone is just asking. I had one, but I don't know why it had won. See, it's very hard to race as well. It's very hard to race because it's very slow. Alright, so again, for those who just seen our video now, if you want to join our monthly scholarship, please comment join below, or you want to join, and I will raffle everyone who will participate or put their names. At the moment, guys, please don't buy yet. You need to wait for the proper explanation of Pegaxy team, because who knows. But again, I have this feeling that whoever got the high percentage, you should have horses with at least 2 high percentage. It's either 8 or 9%. So when you land that race course with those high that corresponds to your horse stats, you will win. I think that's what it is. So you're lucky if you have a horse with 4 good stats. Let's say 8 or 9. I don't think I have that one. Maybe the one that I have is only 2. Race now. I don't know why. Let's refresh. Let's see the new comments. New comments. All right. Yeah, Mylene just say she says she will join. Go back and do the replays on the race. Click the race number under the horse stats if you wanted to see the first win replay of your, unless they change. All right, well, let's do that. If this one will not win, this is a good suggestion. Click the race number on the horse stats if you wanted to see the first win replay of your. Let's see if the replays are still there, because initially I cannot find it. Because guys, I'm using a computer, so I don't know. In have someone of you check or tried in the mobile phone? Is it also slow, lagging? All right, let's do one more and then let's go back to the stats of that horse. So T-Bone has really low stats. I don't think T-Bone will be winning much. The only high stats here is the fire. I think for this race, if you have high water, which is this 8%, you will win. Or if you have good wind speed, I think you will win. Based on these 2 high numbers here, I think. So let's see this winning so far. Oh, you cannot check yet until the end because it keeps changing. Yeah. I know QK, STRK. I know how to check that. Let's just finish this one race just to check the stats of my horse when I won. Actually, that's a good suggestion. Once you hit a 1 winning match, you better check why you won. You compare all the stats. The problem with the winning though is, okay, yeah, we better replay. Make a replay. Mylene said updates like complicated. Yeah, very complicated. T-Born is 3rd placer so far. 2nd placer. 3,000. We have 1,000 left. Let's check Donnie Trump. What's the stats of Donnie Trump? Come on, Donnie Trump. Donnie Trump has high fire and lightning. So it's correct. See, I told you initially, right? If you have a high fire and here is the lightning. I know, I thought this is speed. Oh, I'm 2nd. I don't know why. Okay, let's go to the suggestion of QK, STRK. So assets. I think T-Bone was my first one. T-Bone. No, not T-Bone. I think Drastic wins. Yeah, this one is my first one. Let's check. See, there's no replay anymore. There's no replay anymore. You can just click next match. Too bad, yeah? You don't have replays anymore. See? I have first, she won on the first one. See, you cannot see the replay anymore. You can only see the placement. Too bad, too bad. Yes. So I don't know how I win. But I think so far what I'm noticing is, again, whatever is the two big values on that, the two, if you have high stats on those two big values on the racetrack, I think that's your only chance to win. So I think if you're buying, try to find a horse that has 8 or 9 stats, at least minimum two. Let's say speed and strength has 8%. I think that's the way to select a new horse. Oh, let's say this one. Let's say this one, guys. I think this is the best combination. She got 8%, 8%, and 8%. That's why you see high, 232.32. But it's a three breed horse. I think this is a good example of a good horse to buy if you're buying, because it has three stats, which is 8%, strength, lightning, and wind. Actually, four, guys. The strength, the lightning, the wind, and the water is 8%. The fire is 7%. So technically, only one stat, the speed, has a low stat. So I think this is a good horse to buy if you're buying now. That's why you see, the owner is very clever. She just changed. It was 95 before the update, and now he changed it to 232. Oh my God. And zero breed as well, so it's good for breeding. Is this legendary? No, it's not even a legendary. See, you can't even see if it's a legendary or a Zan. Why you can see the stats of the horse? Guys, this is the best horse to buy if I were you. Okay, let's Vishal Singh. My high stats Pega lost and other low stats Pega always win. Really? That's so bad update. I think it's only a lollipop for people's buy Pega devs. Very useless. Really? I thought it's the opposite. The one with high stats are the one winning. So one of our followers here is saying it's the opposite for him. Like he has high stats Pega, but low stats Pega win. Again, we need to wait, guys, for the explanation. But I thought it's the other way around. Like horses like this are the good ones to buy because they have high stats. Oh my goodness, my goodness. See, it's time to surf the market. Which one is good and which is bad? This one I think is not bad. 8, 7, and 6%. But I don't know, guys. As an investor, I don't think I will buy if this is the way that they're going. This one is also good because it has 9, 7, and then 6, 6. I think you will at least become second or third if you have this kind of horse. Again, guys, this is not 100% accurate. It's only my observation, so I don't really know. Yes, ma'am, you watching replays of match when you agree with me. Vishal, I think it's the opposite. In my experience, I think the ones with high stats are the ones winning. But it should correspond to the racetrack stats. From QKSTRK, sounds like Pega wants us to breed for the stats if they're stats-based races. So it's pushing people. Yeah, I've said that. That I think they're forcing more people to breed. But I don't know. For me, my sentiment as an investor, I don't like to... Knowing that my horses hadn't break even all of them yet, I don't think I'll be keen to breed again. So I just feel bad if like some horses will become obsolete or won't win because of this. I don't think it's fair, knowing that, you know, people hasn't ROI'd yet. So I'm pretty sure many negative comments will be coming on soon. So I'll keep you updated as well. So again, don't buy or don't make decisions based on what you see. If I were you, better wait for the official announcement of Pegaxy when they explain. I'm pretty sure they will need to explain, otherwise, you know. Let's see, let's check again if they already replied. I don't think they will reply soon though. Yeah, so we need to wait for that. They just say pay close attention to every stat whenever you race with new genetic breeding system. So it's pretty bad, guys. For me, I won't breed anymore because it's hard, to breed, and then you don't know the even the genetic breeding. They need to explain what genetic breeding means. Yeah, so if I were you guys, just wait for the announcement first or the explanation. It's hard to buy or breed without knowing what really matters now. Am I correct? It should match the stats of the race course. It's really hard. It's really hard. So for me, again, as an investor, I won't do anything until I figure out what's a good combination. And also, I want to know what will happen to those Pegas that has low or bad stats, right? At the moment, it's hard to explore because a lot of people are testing. And it's hard to speculate from John Field. It's kind of easy now to get Pega in a... Yeah, good to know. But then again, getting Pega now is not the issue, but how this stat-based are playing so far in terms of the game. I'll be keen to know. Please comment below, guys, if you've seen somewhere some good analysis as well. Because at the moment, it's all just guessing game by all the players, which is, I think, not good. As a community, as a player, as investors, I think we deserve a clear explanation of how this new update has been, and not just tell us to observe the stats while we race, because this will affect the genetic breeding. I think that's not a fair update that they will release to us. From Mylene, based on my racing today, high stat don't matter. I think it's a stadium stat match to your stat. Yeah, it's still the same. Like the stadium stat should match some of your horse stats in order for you to win. That's why I won't be surprised once they release the proper explanation that some horses will be bad. Some horses will not be winning, that's why that's the first thing I've asked on the Twitter comment post that they did. I said, what will happen to the bad payers? It's unfair to just let them, they're just decorations, paraphernalia to the game. I think it's not fair because, again, for the investment side, how if those horses are not ROI'd yet, like some of the horse that we have. So yes, I don't know, guys. So far, to conclude this video, I'm partially happy with this. Actually, I'm not happy at all to see this kind of update when we have no clue of what's going on. It's like we're all blind, not knowing what to do. Even if you're some of the subscribers that we have, that you want to buy new ones, but you don't know where will you base your selection. If you're a breeder, you don't also know, because you don't know, do you want a good stats horse, or do you want mid, or do you want low? It's just hard to conclude at the moment, especially now that it's very laggy. The system, you need to keep refreshing. Mainly because maybe a lot of people are racing at the moment and testing what's going on. I will try my two other horse tomorrow because they have high stats. So let me see which one is correct. Horse with high stats is better or doesn't matter? Okay, let's choose Charizard again and try one more. See, it's very hard. It's very hard, guys, to... Anyway, the live is already very long. I think we should end our video here since we cannot race anymore. Again, to summarize our video, first, if you want to join the monthly scholarship promotion, just comment below that you want to join. I will raffle all the names that joined. Second, do not buy yet until we find what's really going on in this game. Do not breed yet until we hear from the developers what's the technique now for breeding. Do we want high stats horse or mid or low? What does the stats stadium means? We don't even know which one is for wind, which one there is for fire or strength. So I think we all deserve, that's the conclusion, we all deserve a proper explanation of the update and not just tell us to observe the stats, because it will affect the genetic breeding, which we don't know as well what does genetic breeding means. So I will read the last comment from QK. I will keep an eye out for the updates you send out while I'm out and I'm working today, and thank you for keeping us updated. Thank you as well, guys, for staying with me. I know it's a long video, but again, we need to discuss as we go because this is the first launch. This is the first tryout after the stats has been released. So hopefully everything will be ironed out okay, but I just have this bad feeling that many will be angry and not happy with this. But again, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt until they release the official explanation of the updates. Okay, guys, let's go and race. Until next time, see you all.